What's going on YouTube? Welcome to my channel, the 10K Property Report. I am Kay, and today we're going to talk about a $9,000 house that I found on Zillow for sale, and it has a bonus potential rental in the back. It's a hidden deal. Without further ado, let's get it started. All right, so this property is here. This is the primary home. I will get to the additional or bonus property in just a second, but this is for sale for $9,900. It's 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, 800 square feet. So not a big house, but it does come with 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. Okay. That's the first picture. This is the interior of the home, and the additional bonus home or property in the backyard is 1 bedroom, 1 bath. So keep that in mind. And I know your wheels are turning. Where is this located, Kay? Is your number one question. And how does the bonus property look? Well, we'll get to that in just a second. Just hang tight with me. All right. So this is the interior. This appears to be one of the 3 rooms that we discussed earlier. This looks like a kennel of some sort. And yeah, for a pet. Okay. So yeah. Okay. Now, to be honest, when I looked at these pictures prior, I didn't distinguish, and hopefully realtors would take this note as well. Try to possibly distinguish, if it's 2 properties, distinguish what is the rental, the primary unit, and then what is the actual bonus home. So these pictures may intertwine without us really knowing which one is which. Okay, so keep that in mind as I'm scrolling through these pictures. This appears to be the living room when you enter the home. And in just a second, I'll also pan street view so that you can see how this property looks from the street, okay? So I didn't Google Earth this time, but I did look at a street view. It did have that feature, so we're going to take well advantage of it and really look and see how does the surrounding area look and what is the pride of ownership in this particular neighborhood, okay? And like I said earlier, one thing that I did see, like I said earlier, I will reveal the address in just a second. But one thing I did see with this particular property, and it does mention this in the description, it says this purchase is as is. So make sure you do your due diligence. This is the perfect opportunity to tell you to do your own due diligence because it is your responsibility. All right. Now, this particular well, I saw this and I said, it appears to be leaning. That could be an easy fix of just simply repairing the porch and providing some support because it does appear to be leaning. Now, that could be the snow that's also adding to the leanage, if that's a word, probably not. But the slope, right? So I did see that and I'm like, okay, let's look into this further, all right? Now, as you can see, I'm only assuming because I do not invest in Pennsylvania. I just wanted to bring this to you. So yes, the property is in Pennsylvania, but the snow is here. But I think this is the additional property, the bonus property. Not necessarily sure because the pictures really doesn't, it's just hard to distinguish what's what. All right. I'm gonna only assume that this might, because we're at picture 11 out of 14, this might be the bonus home. I'm not sure. Again, that bonus home comes with 1 bedroom, 1 bath. This is the kitchen area. Not sure if it's to the bonus or the primary. All right. The interior doesn't look, well, that picture did. This picture did, well, yeah, going back. This picture, that does look bad. Okay, we're not going to lie. That does look bad. However, overall, aesthetically, I'm seeing a lot of, manageable things. Of course, you have to do, I would really suggest that you do a cash on cash return analysis for yourself. I did a video, I'll link that in the description, of how in the world you identify, is this a good property or not? Oh, okay. Maybe this is the 1 bedroom, 1 bath. I'm only assuming. Don't know. But we do know that it's attached. I'll go ahead and reveal the address, and I will discuss a little bit in further detail, further thoughts, okay? So this particular property is here. So it's in Pennsylvania, and that is the address. If you're interested in this property, make sure you check out, you can Google this address, and you can also contact the realtor that is providing this home for sale, okay, or who's selling the home. So it says the main residence features 3 bedrooms, 1.5 bathrooms, providing comfortable living space and functional layout. So because it's 1.5 bathrooms, it does say 2 here. That's what I was reading from earlier. But I don't think that they have a 1.5 feature on Zillow. So, they put 2 bathrooms. Okay. It says providing comfortable living space with a functional layout. Located at the rear of the property is a separate 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom apartment. Ideal for extended family, guest, or potential rental income. Guys, this is like a 2-for-1 situation, right? We actually built a home, new construction home from ground up. And I guess that's the only way to do it. And we, what am I trying to say? Oh, we had a guest house that was attached to the home as well, right? So we rented out that guest house to midterm renters, which basically boiled down to folks who were traveling nurses. And it was fantastic income and something that we thoroughly enjoyed doing, okay? So keep that in mind. And it does further say down here, it says whether you're an investor seeking a multi-unit opportunity or an owner-occupant looking to offset expenses. This is a fantastic way to house hack, okay? So if you live, maybe you want to live in the smaller 1 bedroom, 1 bath and rent out the 3 bedroom, 1.5 bathroom, the primary unit, or vice versa. That is a perfect way to, in this economy, offset your expenses, just like the listing says. So that's very, very true. And that's exactly what we did. We were essentially living for free when we had the guest house attached because the guest house paid the mortgage and everything. But in this case, you don't have a mortgage, right? You're paying cash for this property. And that's even better, especially if you come to the table having some, handy dandy skills and you are a contractor or you know how to repair a lot of this stuff. That cuts out costs a lot. If you don't know how to do that, then there's an opportunity for you to hire out and kind of go from there. So this says property is being sold as is, a unique opportunity with income potential. Schedule you're showing today. So it's been on the market for 136 days on Zillow, and it could be an opportunity for you as a potential buyer to, swoop in and say, hey, I see it's been on the market for so long. I'm highly interested, but I would like to cut a deal. Okay. Can you bring that price down even more? And $9,900 is already low. Can you bring it down more? I don't know. So the annual taxes for this property is $1,015. And this information is found under financial and listing details. So keep that in mind. I always look at make sure you look at the zoning, okay? And ensure that you are able to, in fact, use that additional property in the back. I have another question though. Make sure you can use that additional property in the back in order to generate income. Also, make sure that the permits for that particular additional unit were done correctly. Sometimes people just make, they do their own thing, right? I'm not saying this is the case here, but you never know how that building was built. So ensuring that the permits were pulled and everything is G to G or legit or good to go, it matters for sure. This is in a minimal flood zone. I expected that because it's in a more condensed area. Doesn't mean it's not in a flood zone. Let's look at the street view so you can get an idea of how it looks from the street. Now, I will say this here, across the street from the property. So this is our subject property right here. Across the street from the property is a retirement home. I had to look it up, and it's actually a retirement home because I saw some folks sitting outside. I'm saying, what is this? Is this an apartment complex or what? But it is a retirement home, And yeah, so, that's positive in my opinion, because you would only assume, and different situations are different. You never know, how the retirement home is, but you would only assume that it would be, not a lot of chaos and fairly quiet. But that's just me as an outsider. I have no clue. The retirement home might get a little rowdy too. Who knows, right? So yeah, it wasn't too much on this street as far as properties to look at to compare it, or to judge the pride of ownership. This looks like a storage unit right here. Okay. Maybe it is. I'm not sure. All right. Let's go down a little bit more. I see a lot of times in Pennsylvania, when I'm in Pennsylvania, looking at properties, I do see that most of the towns do honor veterans. Thank you if you've served. My husband served and he retired from the military, the Army specifically. He retired a couple years ago, right? Serving 20 years. So if you have served, thank you for your service. That's a side note, but I do see these pictures honoring, looks like veterans and stuff like that in the neighborhood, which I think is pretty cool. All right, so this looks like my opinion, looks like a working class neighborhood. Let me see. I will check this out too. This is like a multi-unit. And same here. Yeah, I don't know too much about this particular area in Pennsylvania, but I did want to bring you this information so that you can see the possibilities that are on Zillow. And these are on market properties, right? Imagine if you could find off market properties, which I do discuss in my tax auction course. But for this video, we're just simply discussing the fact that these opportunities do exist. Thank you so very much for making it this far in the video. I truly do appreciate it. Make sure you but you sign up for the free, I repeat, free newsletter, the 10K Property Report newsletter. I will link that and pin it in the description, and I'll also pin it in the comments. That's the end of my video, guys. Thank you so very much again. Until next time, guys, you stay blessed. Peace.